sit down and talk to you guys about what I'm about to talk to you about. It's life-altering. Wow, okay. Oh my God, do I even know how to do this? Hi, you guys. It has been, I want to say 7 months, but the last video I uploaded was 8 months ago. And this video has been a long time coming. I was gonna come back in January, and so many things have happened. So we're gonna go over all of it. I'm gonna tell you where I've been. We're gonna put a little makeup on as we talk about things. There are some things I can't discuss right now for legal reasons. This feels so weird and scary because I am in the most vulnerable place I've probably ever been in my life, and I'm really scared to be judged and see comments and things. But I have to just, first of all, thank all of you who have stuck by my side these last 8 months. Is it 8 months or 7? This video is probably not gonna be perfect. I feel like I don't even know how to work my camera. I feel very nervous. But first, I just want to say after this video, there will be a schedule, and not as much, I mean, there will be a schedule, and I'm going to upload at least 3 beauty videos a week and still have members vlogs. And if you're a member, then you've already seen my short little announcement video over there. So life took a lot of turns, so let's start there. But today was supposed to be where I just talked about my health issues and how they set me back, and how I had to overcome being on low-dose chemo and flare-ups and being in bed for months, because that's really what took me away from YouTube, what took me away from all of you. My body did not take to the medication well at all, and it kept me in bed. I couldn't keep anything down or in or anything. Let's try to put some makeup on without crying it all off. This has just been my quick go-to makeup recently because I've had a lot of appointments, which you'll find out why. It's so hot outside, so I haven't been wearing foundation, but I have been covering my dark circles with the YSL Touche Eclat Radiant Touch concealer in the shade, I believe this is 0. So this is what we've been doing, because for one thing, when you're crying a lot, you don't want to have to like fix a lot of makeup. So let's rewind about 8 months ago. It's when I, oh my God, it's so hard to talk. Woo, this is difficult. This is really difficult. So last year, if you guys followed me with any of my health issues, I started losing vision, and it was pretty rapid, and I was really trying my hardest to figure out what the heck was going on with me. And so my doctors and rheumatologists that I saw and all that decided to put me back on low-dose chemo. And I was like, okay, I can handle that. I might get a little sick for a while, but my body, I've dealt with it before, I can deal with it again. I really just could not get out of bed. It was making me so sick. I could barely keep water down. Like, I don't know what it was about this time that made me like just so ill with the low-dose chemo. It really, really did. And it kept delaying all of my plans. And if you guys followed community posts, I had really big plans for this channel and launching other channels. And I still want those things to happen and be special. Oh, and I'm using the BK Beauty Nikki LaRose in 14 to blend this out. It's really nice to blend this out with. Anyway, so I'm still planning to launch one other channel for hair, and I'll have an announcement video and all of that. And you guys saw, like, my plans were pretty big. And then I had some family issues. I know a lot of you wonder, well, girl, why didn't you just upload a video? Like, I've had a lot of comments like that. And I wish I could have, but you can't just sit down and just upload a video. I mean, I guess you could, but how sick I was, plus the other family issues I was going through, I couldn't just sit down and upload a video. And I know most of you understand this, but some of you don't, because I had a lot of comments about it. You know, you sit down, you film, then you have to edit, then you have to do graphics and upload. So it's not like magic, you know what I mean? It's not something that just happens. It's a full process, and making one video can take me up to 3 days. Not in the health position to do that. So I have filming days and editing days and a whole schedule, plus managing my health. So that's why I haven't just uploaded a video. Short little content things like shorts or reels are really easy to just throw up, but to sit down and talk to you guys about what I'm about to talk to you about is just not something, I mean, it's life altering, and it's not about my health. All that to say, I am just so happy that this is my career. Like, I love what I do. I love the community we've built. You guys know that. I'm going to use the In Beauty Face Glaze Bronze Gel Cream. No foundation. Like I said, I haven't been using foundation lately. And I've really been liking not using foundation because it's so hot and because of everything that I'm going through, that I just really, really kind of don't have the privilege of wearing foundation. Anyway, I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous because there's some things that I can't say, and then there's things that I can. And this is not one of those things that's like, oh, respect my privacy, please, I am an influencer. This is like very legal, a big issue. My life has changed so much, and now my mission has changed to really, really figure out a way to help women and protect women from anything like what I've been through, especially the past 4 years. And if you are members or you've followed me for the past 4 years, you know that I was with someone, and I I never hard launched this person, okay? I never hard launched this person. I never told you guys that I got married. It was very fast. It was I don't even know what I can say right now. It was very fast, and I just have a lot of regrets. And I had regrets from the beginning, but I so badly wanted it to not be true, how I was feeling and what I was going through. And if you followed me for any amount of time, you know that I was married before, and that was a bad situation. And I talked to my therapist about this. It's like when you go through abusive relationships, it's really easy to just go right into the next one. It's like walking into a role that was made for you. So it's comfortable, you think it's normal. And then you get into one that might be worse than the previous one, and you start to realize things that are not the norm, and actually worse than you could ever imagine. Why are we putting makeup on today? Okay. Health aside, I feel like the health issues are like so irrelevant now with everything that's happening. So the health issues happened, family drama happened, and then something very, very, very serious happened a month ago today, actually, from when I'm filming this. And it's something that I never in a million years thought that I would go through. It was like a really horrific movie. And so now I have to deal with this thing for a really long time, and I have to relive this moment over and over and over. And it's just crazy because when you watch things about women being hurt or women surviving things, you're like, wow, they're so strong. I can't believe that they have to talk about this and face this person again and again and again and again. And it's just something you watch. But if you've ever been through it, it's really terrifying. So I just don't want to say the wrong thing. This is something that happened that's in the end wasn't surprising. If you are in a relationship where you know and you feel it's wrong, it's toxic, it's leading somewhere dangerous, if you have the means or you have people in your life to help you get out of that, do it. Don't wait. Get out, even if it feels like, oh, I shouldn't, this is not really that bad. Get out then before it gets bad. On to blush. The blush that I have been loving is, I don't know if you guys know Ariel Vandenberg, but she started Rel Beauty, and I loved the lip balms, but she launched these liquid blushes. This is the shade JTT, and I feel like it just gives me such nice, like, vibrant, peachy life to my cheeks. And if you've noticed, I have not powdered yet. We're about to powder. I've really been liking blush because it makes me look a little bit happier, a little bit brighter. And I'm going to use the BK Beauty 107 and then just blend that out. And you can also use your fingers with this blush. Like, it's so pretty just by itself and some mascara. It gives you like a really nice, beautiful skincare glow. And the best thing about these liquid blushes, I feel like a lot of people are launching liquid blushes right now, is that they last. So it gives you a little bit of a dew, a little bit of a glow, but they last, which is really, really nice. And I just go a little ham with it because I just think it's so pretty. And I kind of just apply it all over my face. Really battling, like feeling really lost and alone and very small. Like, it makes me feel very small. It's just me and the dogs. I've had to rehome my chickens. I've had to rehome my ducks. So let's powder this. I've really been loving the Dior Backstage powder. Nope. No powder. Phew, shit. But it does hard pan. It really does. You guys warned me about that when I first bought it. And I've just been using this Huda Beauty little heart powder puff. And then I just press that into my concealer and just press the tears right in. Just press the tears right in. Like, look at that. Do you see the difference? I really love this powder. I don't know how much this is going to be edited. You guys, I feel like I'm all over the place, so I'm sorry, but I promise you, like, it's going to be better. Those of you who stick with me are really going to see us, like, rise from the ashes, and I am going to do everything in my power to help people that have been in my position before. And I've had messages before from people who have gone through domestic violence. And it's like, you always hear these stories and they're so horrible. But then, like, once you live it, like, I can't even watch, like, true crime stuff. Like, it's all just so real. So yeah, I'm gonna be like, I have to go through trial and everything. Like, it's just crazy, and I'm sure it'll all come out probably before I even announce it. I mean, I don't know where I'm going with this, but let's put our eyebrows on. So I'm gonna use Hourglass Arch Brow. Love this. You guys know I've been using this since the Alaska days, for those of you who have been around that long. Yeah, I really had a lot of big plans. Back to the community posts, had a lot of big plans. I really wanted to launch a hair channel, a beauty channel, and a fitness channel eventually, but I ended up in a situation where obviously that didn't happen. And I was obviously, with the fitness stuff, that was really scary because there were just, oh my God, I don't even know how much I can say. Like, this is so weird. This is so weird. I want to tell you guys everything, and it's just like, I want to tell you guys everything so I don't feel so alone in it. Okay, we're back, and we are managing our emotions. Let me show you, well, it's not my new favorite because look how cloudy it is. Do we still do this? Do we still do this on YouTube? I do the MAC Pro Locked Brow Gel. I love this stuff. So during my little hiatus, I got to join the MAC Pro artist team to create content for them, and it's just been really amazing. They send like, you know, what's trending, and you got to create stuff. I'm sure if you guys have watched my recent shorts or whatever, those weren't sponsored, by the way. Boy, do I wish they were, because let me tell you something. Going through not only divorce, but like trial, it gets expensive. I would love to take a little diversion and talk about what you'd like to see. You can leave comments about what you'd like to see on the hair channel. That's gonna be a big one. I think the hair channel is gonna be really fun, and we're gonna get to do a lot of things that we don't get to do over here because I tried to do everything on this channel. You know what I mean? Like, I added hair, makeup, fitness, vlogs. I just wanted to do so much because I love creating content, and I think it muddied the waters and probably annoyed a lot of people. So separating it out is just, that's the plan. And now that I can do fitness freely and not get in trouble for wearing certain things, I can actually do fitness. I'm sure you guys were like, girl, shut up. Stop talking like you're gonna do fitness because you're not gonna do it. Well, there was a reason for that. There was a reason for a lot of things that didn't manifest. We're just gonna go right into one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes, the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette. I'm gonna take the shade Fair and just go ahead and I just literally apply this everywhere. Like, this makeup is literally what I've been doing for every appointment that I've had to have with attorneys and things like that, you know what I mean? Finding a good eyeshadow that is like my skin tone, and then even from there just applying mascara. But to make myself feel a little prettier, I've really been liking to go into the shade here, Sheen, add a little bit of sparkle. I just like how dimensional it makes my lids look. So I'll just do this, and sometimes I'll layer some of these shimmers. And before I would just kind of like press it onto my lid, but I've been kind of taking it all the way up to my brow bone and sweeping it out with my finger. And let me tell you something, this whole makeup look here, if you cry, it doesn't look like you've been crying. Like, it just looks like your makeup is the same because you don't have that much on, if that makes sense. And all of these products really hold up to the emotional roller coaster that I've been on, so I can promise you that it will hold up. And then I just like to take Delilah, which is kind of like a taupey shade, and then I just press it on the outer part of the lid just to give a little more depth and dimension. Nothing like too crazy, or you know, you don't even need an eyeshadow brush. And you can just do one shimmer shade and just blend it with your finger. I got in this rut where I wasn't wearing like an outfit, I wasn't wearing makeup, I wasn't wearing anything because I was always afraid of, I don't know, just getting in trouble. I know that sounds so stupid, but if you've been in any type of situation like this, I think you'll understand. And then I'm gonna take Mia, which is this little kind of shimmery pink shade, and just put that right in the corner Then you can, if you want, which sometimes I do, but most of the time I'm in a rush, obviously. Then I just take a little blending brush and I just kind of, this is a Gabby Rose brush, and then I just lightly blend. This is what I do for highlight. I've really been loving the YSL new Halo Tint highlighter in the shade New Rosy because it goes so well with the Rel Beauty JTT. And just giving some shimmer to the cheeks really, I feel like, hides the sad. And so I just use the same brush that I applied or blended out JTT. I feel like, I don't know, Rel Beauty, by the way, I know like we're talking about some serious stuff, but Rel Beauty, Ariel has really created some beautiful products. It's not even like, it doesn't feel like, you know, an influencer is just creating products. Like, she's so California cool and California pretty that she's making products that like fits her lifestyle and that she, you know, really loves and is passionate about, and it really comes through. And then right over that, if you want to add even more highlight, you totally can, because you're allowed. And that's one thing I want to discuss. If you find yourself in a situation where you're cutting friends off, cutting family off, you stop doing things that are the norm for you, and you start feeling guilty for just the normal things in life, like creating new friendships with your hairstylist or your nail tech or whatever, because the person doesn't want you to get close to people, things like that, that's, you have to start making decisions. You've got to start protecting yourself. And on that note, let's add a little more highlighter. I love this, still love this Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glide Face Architect highlight. And I'm using a Rephr 19. Look at this vein. Also, that's new. Also, the bags under my eyes. Also, the stress that has been showing on my face is wild. Now, before I apply my mascara, I've been loving to use the Milk Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. I love this setting spray. It's my favorite for an all-over glowy look, but I have found that if I wait to apply this after my mascara, it can smudge my mascara, and we don't need any more smudging mascara. Anyway, let's set this in place. And I'm telling you, like, this makeup here, I'm just gonna press it in, press that setting spray in. This makeup right here, girl, even if you're going through the worst in life, it's not gonna look like it. You're gonna look real fresh. That's one thing I was really afraid of too, is getting back on here and being like, how can I talk about makeup when I'm literally going through hell on earth? Like something so unimaginable, but here I am and I love it. I love it so much. I love talking to you guys. I've loved connecting with you on Instagram. I've been on Instagram more than YouTube. It just feels kind of safer because it's a smaller audience. And so those of you who follow me on Instagram, we've been chatting, and just thank you. You can follow me if you want. It's at I'm Mallory Brooke. I've had the same eyelash curler for years and years. It was the Laura Mercier one, and then they quit making it, so you couldn't buy the pads. And I was like, what am I gonna do? I don't even know what a good eyelash curler is. And I just literally asked at Sephora, and I said, I'm looking for an eyelash curler. RIP my eyelash curler. And she was like, the Shiseido one. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, the iconic Shiseido one. Let's see if it's good. And it is. It's so good that it makes your eyelashes look good even if you don't have mascara on. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna use the YSL Lash Clash mascara. I love this mascara. It is officially my favorite because of a few things. It doesn't smudge, flake, or whatever. You can layer it, makes your lashes look really thick, or you can make them look really feathery like this. Okay, so do you guys see the little mascara marks? I'm gonna let that sit for like a second. If you follow me on Instagram, this lip combo is not gonna be a surprise to you. I'm Cosmetics Soft Velvet Lip Blur in Kitten. I've been using this shade since it launched in 2020. It like just instantly became my shade. I feel like it flatters my skin tone. It's literally the color of my lips, but a little bit deeper. So I just line my lips with it. And like, it's literally been over 100 degrees every day here, and this makeup holds up. That's Kitten, and it's beautiful on its own. I feel like it's just like my color if you're super pale like I am. Kitten's a really good choice, and you can just, it lasts, and you don't get those lines. Like, Cosmetics killed it with the soft velvet lip blurs. I hope that they never discontinue these. In Beauty Lip Glaze in Cinnamon Bun. This is like a newer shade, but it's not new. It's new to me. And also, I do have Invisalign on, because if you guys know from last year, an orthodontist here in Hot Springs put me in the wrong retainer, and it brought my overbite back and all this stuff. Now look, it's been like, what? A couple minutes, boom. No more mascara marks. And that's it. I don't want anyone to have to, I don't want anyone to have to experience what I experienced a month ago today. It feels good to like be talking to friends and family again, but still, it's just, I'm here by myself and I am afraid. And I don't want anyone to ever feel the way I feel right now. And if I can help one person not be in this situation, it is worth every second. You know pretty much the half of it, but like, I can't believe that I was given this life that was so difficult for nothing. Like, I want every ounce of it. I want every ounce of it to matter and to be used and to be worth it and to have value for other people. Because if it doesn't, I just don't even know why I would exist and have to go through everything I've gone through. Thank you so much for loving me, watching me, being a part of my life. I have really loved being a part of yours. And I'm gonna love continuing being a part of yours and helping anyone I can. Because if I had that help, I would not be in this position now. So, I will keep you all updated. The goal is, like I said, 3 videos a week on this channel, and then launching a hair channel, and then having membership vlogs that are fun and me again, and not regulated by someone else. So I'm really looking forward to the future, even though I'm terrified. Follow me on Instagram, and I'm Mallory Brooke. And also, I wasn't allowed to have TikTok. I know this sounds so crazy. It sounds like I'm a child, but I really wasn't allowed to have TikTok. So now I'm on there just kind of having fun. I haven't done anything like beauty-wise or anything, but I am having fun over there. And I'm Mallory Brooke. There's just so much in life that I can do now, which is wild. It kind of feels like I've been living like this, you know? Not even for the last 4 years. Like, when I add it all up, it's the last 17. I got married at 18 years old, and I'm 35 now. And I've learned so many lessons, and I'm done living like this. So I can't wait to share all of it with you. Thank you all so much for loving me. I love you. And I'm back. And just be patient with me for the consistency. I'm gonna try my hardest to be as consistent as I was before, but I think you're gonna see the joy in the content that wasn't there before. Because I was so afraid. I was so afraid of saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing. Not anymore though. Thanks for waiting on me. I promise it's gonna be worth it. All right, I love you guys.